All right, so today it's metal, no, it's shingle, no. Which one is going to last longer? Is it a better idea to put metal up there to last longer or shingles? Couple factors. Number one most important factor, if it's installed properly. Ultimately, if it's not nailed down properly, if it's not screwed down properly, the materials are not going to hold up well no matter how good the materials are. When it comes to shingles, an average lifespan, especially down here in Georgia, is going to be about 15 to 20 years on an asphalt shingle. If you do opt to get a thicker shingle, they are remaking a lot of what we would consider a 40-year shingle. Those are going to get you a few more years for sure. It's thicker. The granule adhesion is typically better on these projects. It is going to cost you a premium for sure, but you may be able to get into that closer to 20, 25-year range. And ultimately, it's going to last a little bit longer because you're probably going to get a hail impact rating. So when these smaller storms come by, it doesn't degrade the shingle over a period of time. And when it comes to metal, if you want something that's going to last a long time, it's just going to need to be a thicker gauge. An average metal roof is going to be about a 29 gauge. This is still going to give you a pretty good lifespan. Just be sure maintenance-wise you keep screwing down the screws if they start to come loose. If you have something called a exposed fasteners or screw-through system, which is what most residential homeowners opt for, they can still get a great lifespan, but making sure you are retightening screws and if replacing them if needed every 10 plus years or so, and then also if it needs to be repainted. If you do these things, even a 29 gauge roof that doesn't see a whole lot of impacts, you can still get a good 30, 40 years out of it. If you go thicker, sometimes you can get even longer, but making sure it's properly maintained is super critical. So if you do live in an area where you have high impacts, let's say you live under trees and things like that, it's definitely going to need to be maintained a little more, but I truly think a metal option is better because if asphalt shingles keep getting impacted over time, yes, you can replace them, but up to a certain point. Once it becomes older, it becomes brittle, becomes hard to replace. Panels, similar kind of story. You can replace panels, but just know that if you do choose to section them out, there is a lifespan on it, and also it'll never sit back just as pretty as it was when it was initially installed. So hope that helps. Thanks for watching, guys.